Elon Musk is making big moves in the Philippines, but not for the reasons you might think. There's a deeper story behind his investment, one that few people are paying attention to. And if you care about the future of the Philippines, you need to hear it. But first, ask yourself this: why here? Of all the places in the world, why did Musk set his sights on the Philippines? Why not Malaysia, Indonesia, or Thailand, countries with larger economies and more established tech sectors? Doesn't it seem odd that the richest man in the world is suddenly taking an interest in this small yet promising nation? Could there be something more to his plans than what meets the eye? I've done the research. I've uncovered the real reason why Musk is looking at the Philippines, and trust me, it's not just about business. Before we dive in, let's take a step back and look at the man himself. Born in Pretoria, South Africa, Elon Musk has built a legacy as one of the most influential entrepreneurs of our time. He's the force behind Tesla, SpaceX, and Neuralink, pushing boundaries in electric vehicles, space travel, and AI. In 2022, he took over Twitter, now X, reshaping the platform to fit his vision for free speech and digital evolution. His success and bold leadership have drawn comparisons to American tycoons like Steve Jobs and Henry Ford. In 2021, he officially became the richest person in the world, surpassing Jeff Bezos. As of February 2024, he still holds that title. So, knowing all of this, doesn't it make you wonder? Why would a man with unlimited resources and influence turn his attention to the Philippines? What does he see that others don't? This isn't just another business expansion. This is a calculated move, and the answer may surprise you. Let's break it down. Elon Musk's journey with Tesla began in 2004 when he stepped in as an early investor, contributing around $6 million to what was then a struggling startup called Tesla Motors. But Musk wasn't just another investor. He took an active role in shaping the company's vision. Under his leadership, Tesla didn't just survive. It became the most valuable automaker in the world, revolutionizing the electric vehicle industry. And Tesla's influence doesn't stop at cars. Through his acquisition of SolarCity, Musk expanded into renewable energy, producing advanced solar batteries designed to power homes and businesses. But Tesla was just one piece of the puzzle. In 2002, Musk spent $100 million of his own money to create SpaceX, a company that would go on to redefine space travel, pioneering reusable rockets and laying the groundwork for interplanetary exploration. Now let's talk about X, formerly known as Twitter. Understanding Musk's takeover of this platform is key to uncovering the real reason behind his interest in the Philippines. Twitter was founded in 2006 by Jack Dorsey, Noah Glass, Biz Stone, and Evan Williams. It quickly became a powerhouse in social media, eventually going public in 2013 and raising $1.8 billion in its IPO. Musk had been an active user since 2009, but in April 2022, things took a dramatic turn. He quietly acquired a 9% stake in the company, prompting Twitter's board to offer him a seat, an offer he initially accepted, only to decline days later. Then, in a bold move, Musk proposed buying the company outright for $54 per share. Twitter's board resisted at first, even implementing a poison pill strategy to block the takeover. But when Musk secured $46 billion in funding, they had no choice but to accept. What followed was a chaotic battle. In July 2022, Musk tried to back out of the deal, citing concerns over fake accounts and transparency issues. Twitter sued him, forcing him to follow through with the purchase. After months of legal fights, Musk officially took control of the platform on October 28, 2022. The following year, he rebranded it as X, transforming it into his vision of an all-in-one digital ecosystem. But here's the real question. What does all of this have to do with the Philippines? Musk's history of acquisitions and investments often carries a hidden agenda. And if you look closely at his pattern of strategic moves, you might start to question, what exactly does he see in the Philippines that others don't? And more importantly, is his investment truly in the country's best interest? Stay with me, because what I've uncovered might just change the way you see this entire situation. As you follow Musk's story, you might be asking yourself, why did he go through so much to buy Twitter? Why didn't he just tell the company owners from the beginning that he wanted the whole thing? Could he be playing the same game with the Philippines when it comes to his investments? Musk has a history of shaking up industries, taking risks, and turning them into gold mines. From PayPal to Tesla, SolarCity and SpaceX, he's built an empire by dominating some of the most profitable sectors in the world. But now, the big question is, will he do the same in the Philippines? Could he be aiming to privatize public assets, using his investments to boost his wealth even further? To get a clearer picture, let's dive into his plans for the Philippines. By now, you've probably heard that Musk wants to expand SpaceX into the Philippines and other Southeast Asian countries. The goal? To provide satellite internet to businesses and governments. The Philippines is set to be the first country in the region to receive this service, and it's no small thing. The country is made up of over 7,000 islands, many of which are remote and hard to reach. With its rugged terrain and frequent tropical storms, providing reliable internet has been a constant challenge. Every year, storms cause significant damage, disrupting communications and infrastructure between islands. That's where SpaceX's Starlink comes in, a satellite network designed to deliver high-speed internet, even to the most isolated regions and during natural disasters. But while Starlink may be Musk's headline project, there's a deeper reason behind his interest in the Philippines. The country offers something far more valuable to him. Cheap labor. The average monthly salary in the Philippines hovers around $500. For Musk, that means the potential to boost profits by capitalizing on affordable workers. Is he really investing in the Philippines for the country's future? Or is it all about lining his pockets at the expense of the Filipino people? Add to that the political landscape in the Philippines, which shares similarities with the US system, where politicians often rely on powerful oligarchs to back them. This raises the concern. Will Musk use his influence to push for laws that benefit him, even if it means hurting the country and its citizens in the process? Will he take advantage of the political connections to secure deals that maximize his profits? There's also the question of Musk's real estate investments in the Philippines. While many see it as a way to bring development to the country, others wonder, are these investments truly benefiting the Philippines? Or are they just another avenue for Musk to rake in more cash? The answer might surprise you as we dig deeper into how his ventures could shape the nation's future. Imagine this. Elon Musk, the visionary entrepreneur, steps into the Philippine real estate market, and suddenly, the entire country feels the ripple effect. His investment doesn't just change a few buildings, it could spark a revolution. First off, there's the economic boost. Musk's hefty capital injection into the real estate market would flood the Philippines with funds. This isn't just about numbers. It's about jobs, wages, and more money circulating. More jobs mean more spending, and more spending means the economy flourishes. Next, we have infrastructure reimagined. With Musk's relentless passion for cutting-edge technology, he could transform the way we think about cities. Picture eco-friendly skyscrapers, hyperloop systems zipping through the streets, and smart cities that are as futuristic as they are sustainable. It's not just about buildings. It's about building the future. But that's not all. The Philippines is rapidly urbanizing, with cities like Manila struggling to keep up. Enter Musk's game-changing vision. New urban centers could pop up, while existing ones might get a facelift. alleviating the strain of overcrowded areas. It's a solution to both the housing crunch and the city congestion that's becoming all too familiar. Affordable housing, that's a real possibility now. Musk's company, Tesla, is exploring innovative construction techniques, aiming to make homes more affordable. With Musk's real estate investments, Filipino families might finally find the dream of home ownership within reach. Then there's the potential for a tech boom. Musk's backing could ignite a surge in the creation of tech hubs and innovation centers across the archipelago. The Philippines, already emerging as a regional powerhouse, could see even more startup culture, attracting the brightest minds in technology and entrepreneurship. And don't forget about tourism. Musk's projects, whether it's a state-of-the-art, sustainable city, or even a spaceport, often double as tourist magnets. Imagine the influx of visitors, each drawn by the allure of futuristic attractions, boosting the local economy and showcasing the Philippines to the world. Of course, with all this progress, we must also consider the environmental impact. Musk's commitment to sustainability is well known, but large-scale developments always bring challenges to nature. Still, with his track record, we can expect an eco-conscious approach to development, balancing innovation with responsibility. In short, Elon Musk's investment in the Philippines could be a game-changer, bringing jobs, tech, and a brighter, more sustainable future to this rapidly evolving nation. Elon Musk, with his signature knack for long-term vision and game-changing goals, is no stranger to thinking beyond the immediate future. His move into the Philippine real estate market might seem like part of a much bigger play, a strategic step to cement his footprint in the region. This could eventually expand to other sectors like renewable energy or cutting-edge transportation, creating a network of investments that shape the future. But hold on. While the benefits look promising, there's a darker side that could sneak up on the Philippines. Hidden costs, things people might not think about at first, could create real challenges. For one, gentrification and displacement could become major issues. Musk's developments could cause property prices to spike in certain areas, forcing low-income residents out of their homes. The people who can least afford it might find themselves pushed to the outskirts of cities, further widening the gap between rich and poor. Then there's the strain on infrastructure. Large-scale real estate projects are impressive, but they need more than just flashy buildings. They need the supporting infrastructure to back them up. Without careful planning, Musk's developments could overload existing roads, water systems, and sewage lines. If the necessary upgrades aren't made, this could worsen the already tough traffic and environmental problems in major cities. And let's not forget about the environment. Real estate often comes with a cost to nature. Land clearing, deforestation, and habitat destruction are all too common with large developments. Musk's projects could have a significant impact, especially if they disrupt ecologically sensitive areas or contribute to pollution. Culture could be another casualty in this race for modernity. Rapid urbanization tends to overshadow traditional ways of life. While Musk's projects could bring innovation and progress, they may also push aside the rich cultural heritage that makes the Philippines unique, eroding historical landmarks and traditions along the way. Finally, there's the issue of infrastructure monopolization. If Musk's investments dominate key sectors like transportation or energy grids, we could see monopolies forming. This might reduce competition and drive up costs for everyday Filipinos, who would have little choice but to rely on Musk's systems for basic services. In the end, while Musk's plans could bring many positive changes, it's crucial to weigh those against the potential costs, hidden challenges that could affect the very people his investments aim to uplift. It's a fine balance between innovation and preservation, and the real question is how the Philippines can navigate it. Picture this: Elon Musk, with his ambitious drive, pours significant investment into real estate projects in the Philippines. At first glance, it seems like a dream come true, a chance to bring cutting-edge innovation to the region. But behind the glossy surface, there could be some serious consequences that may ultimately hurt both consumers and the economy. One major concern is the concentration of power. Musk's investment could lead to a monopoly on certain sectors, stifling competition and slowing down innovation. If a single player dominates the market, the benefits of competition, lower prices, better services, and fresh ideas could vanish, leaving consumers stuck with limited options. Then there's the issue of labor exploitation. Real estate development often involves a massive workforce, construction workers, laborers, and many migrants. Unfortunately, this industry sometimes comes with dark practices, low wages, unsafe working conditions, and the exploitation of vulnerable migrant workers who are too often treated as expendable. Another pressing challenge is water scarcity. The Philippines is already struggling with water shortages, and rapid urbanization, fueled by large-scale development, could make this situation worse. Musk's projects could put even more pressure on the country's limited water resources, intensifying the competition for this essential resource, and possibly sparking conflicts with local farmers or other global communities who rely on the same water sources. And then there's the loss of agricultural land. The Philippines is deeply reliant on agriculture for food, and large-scale real estate projects often come at the cost of arable land. Converting farmland into sprawling urban areas reduces the country's capacity to grow food, potentially deepening food insecurity in the long term. So, the big question, would Musk's investment in the Philippines be a boon or a burden? While there's no doubt that his vision could bring innovation and change, these hidden costs could have far-reaching effects, raising serious concerns about how the country balances progress with sustainability.